Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to day 3 of the run up the seaside. We got Quasi getting ready. We got Neil, who's gonna leave us for a different route today. He's gonna go through Utah, and me and Quasi are gonna stick to the route. We're gonna go to the Grand Canyon today. About 560 kilometers to go to the Grand Canyon. That's something like 300 and something miles, 330, 350, something like that. It's gonna be a bit of a shorter day. We are getting out at a decent hour. It's 9 o'clock. Try to get out a little bit early. Giving Donnie a once over. Clean the cameras. This is tight. Warm up the engine. Did a bit of a check on him. Added a bit of oil. About 50 mil of oil got in. So yeah, that's not bad for about 1,000 miles. 1,600 kilometers of hard running. That's not bad. 50 mil of oil. I'm happy with that. And the oil yesterday got really hot. Now it's warming up, just 52 degrees. Hopefully the telemetry is working. And we're about to hit the road. All the scooters fired up today, so that's a good omen. No troubles firing up. I'm gonna have to get fuel in about 70 kilometers, but we can get a bit of a ride in before I have to stop for fuel. I do have my cans full, so I don't know if I'm gonna get a fuel at a fuel station or just use one of the cans. We'll decide when we get there. The campsite here in Dattel, it was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, drop dead gorgeous. We got in last night, but we couldn't see much, but we saw it was actually pretty. We got toilet over there, trash over there, fire pit, table. Me and Neil camped over here. Quasi camped over there, and quiet, and a lot of sounds of insects and birds. Absolutely gorgeous. This was actually a campsite I saw from Romania on Google Maps. I had no idea how it looked, but it turned out to be awesome. And only $2.50 for a spot for a day. That's just great money. Now we have Mr. Quasi doing his weather report, I think. A bit of behind the scenes of how all the videos come to you guys. Poor Neil, he puts up with us. Like every time we're ready to go, yeah, we're ready to go. Let's turn on the cameras and sit around for 5 minutes and talk to you people. Then we can actually go. But yeah, he puts up with us. Well, it moves under its own power.
Are you on?
Getting on now. Need help?
Super loud.
Oh,
you didn't put earplugs in, did you?
I had no put earplugs
in,
but it was on maximum. It was like, hello, back talk ball.
What I'll do is I'll have the earplugs in and I'll have it turned all the way up so I can hear really well, but then I'll put the helmet on later and I won't have earplugs in, and oh my god.
So your Scoot is struggling with the narrow tires and this kind of gravel?
Oh my god, it digs in and goes sideways at the worst possible moments when you least expect it with no warning. Yeah, you can just watch behind me. It's crazy. Yours just trucks along. This thing, it's the narrow front tire that's really the problem. Yeah, see, the narrow front tire on this thing just digs. 90 millimeters wide, it's just not quite wide enough to flatten out, you know. It plows.
Yeah. I mean, mine also moves around a little bit on the rocks. Like I feel it in the handlebar, just shaking a bit, but nothing to get it out of shape. I mean, I can turn it.
Right. Yeah, this one does the, you know, undulating back and forth and all that, but suddenly it'll just cut 45 degrees and screw you up.
So if you go on to the hard right going down this hill, you miss most of the rocks and shit.
Yeah. And now, thanks to Neil, I can use only my rear brake on this stuff, which is great.
All right. So here my Google Maps is saying turn a left and on to the Grand Canyon.
So you're riding with us for a little while, Neil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we'll get up into northern Mexico before us.
Okay.
Does it say how far from here to Grand Canyon?
300 and a bit miles.
Yeah, it's like 390 or something, wasn't it? Almost 400.
No, not almost 400. It's 567 kilometers. I know 300 miles is 500 kilometers, so 340 miles, something like that.
Okay, yeah, don't make me do math. It's too early in the morning.
It's something like 340, 350 miles, something like that.
I only had a half a cup of Neil's coffee. That's not enough. I need a lot more brain juice before I can calculate.
It's saying we're going to make the Grand Canyon by 1:30.
Oh, well, that's car speeds, though. I'm sure it's not accounting for 40 mile an hour uphill. So.
But hopefully by 4 o'clock, if we make it, that'll be just awesome.
Yeah. Well, once we get out of this area and we have cell coverage again, we'll get on phones. We can order a couple of little parts. We'll look around, see if we can find a Best Buy that has that battery door.
Yeah.
His helmet cam, if I get up next to him here, the side of it is all taped up to hold the door because the door itself broke in half.
Split in two, yeah. So, I don't know how.
Yeah, so now if he loses the top of it, the bottom part of it just falls out. Not good. So anyway, we're going to try to find him a replacement battery door for that DJI Action 4.
Yeah, it's the Action 4.
Action 4, yeah.
Now we can actually see New Mexico properly. We got Neil up ahead, Quasi up ahead, and I am struggling a little bit. Come on, Donnie. What's wrong? I think what's wrong is altitude. Holy man, 2,267 meters. Almost 2,300 meters. Oh, we are at altitude. That's why you're struggling to gain speed. He's lacking air. Well, now I know. Oh, well. This is a good speed. We got plenty of time to make the Grand Canyon. Shorter days than yesterday. And now I can enjoy the view. Yesterday in the evening, I kind of got in a bit of a Cannonball brain. I was liking the road, but I kind of want to be done with it. Like reach the campsite, turn off the engine, get off the scoot. My ass was hurting. Now we're all good. Comfortable, everything is well packed. Got a truck coming up behind us. Not a car, a truck. Got a truck coming up behind me. I don't know if he wants to pass or not. Oh, shit. Beautiful region through New Mexico. Like I said, I had no idea New Mexico was so high up. I thought it was more of a flatland, more lower, but we are high. We are almost as high as the highest peak in Romania. Highest peak in Romania is 2,504 meters. We're missing just about 200 meters there. We're on just a regular highway. So that's interesting. And in the Rockies, we're going to get even higher than that. Sit here. Thank you. I JB welded the cap of my water bottle again. Well, on the fall yesterday when it fell, it cracked again. So I had to re-weld it back. Hopefully, JB weld takes about a day to cure. So for today, it's just gonna sit here curing. Hopefully by tomorrow I can reuse it again. These are some of the sceneries I've only seen in videos, and boy, they are impressive when you see it in real life. Just the way the mountains, because at this altitude, these are mountains. And I'm surprised I'm seeing trees up so high at this altitude. Just the way the road curves, makes its way through the mountains. Absolutely beautiful. A lot of trees that are completely different from the ones in Europe. They just look different. I think that was a lightning strike of a tree. You know, I'm surprised the drivers here, like the truck behind me, he's not tailgating, even though I am going slow, and he has nowhere to pass at the moment. And the shoulder is kind of, not good for running speeds. And he's sitting back there calmly doing whatever I'm doing, 73, 74 kilometers an hour. Like, unfortunately, I can't go any faster. We are steadily climbing, so there's nothing I can do about it. Until we drop a little bit of altitude or get a little bit of a downhill so I can get some speed up, yeah, nothing I can do. But yeah, it is what it is. That's life on the road with a little 12 horsepower machine. You ride how the terrain allows you to ride and how the machine can ride. I mean, Donnie is packed pretty heavy. I got everything on him. We got no support vehicle. Whatever I need has to be on the scoot itself. I think I have like over 50 kilograms of luggage, plus I weigh another 110 kilograms.
That's everything that's on him plus me is heavier than the machine itself. So yeah, I'm gonna have to manage the weight, gonna have to manage the performance. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a close one. Luckily the roads here are nice and wide.
There's Alex. He's right there.
Got it.
Of course I'm right here, but at this altitude I'm kind of limited for speed.
Yeah, no worries. I told him you were probably taking it slow on the engine to let it get warmed up.
Well, it's warmed up. I'm keeping him at 70-80% throttle, but that's all he'll do at this kind of throttle. And if I go wide open, and it's not like anything else happens.
Right.
Just more noise.
Yeah, just more noise and it's altitude, man.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah, we're 7,800 feet right now, so we're up here.
yeah, you know, I don't know if you've seen the Top Gear episode from Romania with the Transfăgărășan Highway.
No.
It's a highway that goes really up into the mountains, into the highest mountains of Romania. It's like cut into the mountains, switchbacks and everything. Tunnel up top to cross from one end to the other because there are jagged edges on top or jagged top. So you can't get the road right over the top. They cut like a mile-long tunnel through the mountain, right at the top. And we are currently about 1,000 feet higher than that.
Yeah, and we're still going up, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we're still going up.
He is starving for air. It's a low compression engine, and with low compression engine, low atmospheric pressure, he is going to starve for air. And it's pointless to go wide open throttle because nothing happens.
He had a two-stage compressor like a 1943 P47.
Don't like homing. Put a big
Well,
blower on the side, ram air.
Just get yourself a hairdryer, take the heating element out of it.
Work.
You know, I was thinking of maybe getting like a small air compressor, a hairdryer or something, and putting it on like an electric supercharger, like on a button. I needed a bit of extra oomph. Keep the button pressed, kind of like nitrous, but on a button.
Yeah, well, going around me. Honda has patented their 3-cylinder turbo, electric turbo, which may be coming out here soon. And Yamaha also filed a couple of patents recently for turbocharged motorcycle engines. So,
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've heard about
we're gonna
that.
see what's out there. Yeah, I mean, Kawasaki has their H2, whatever, but Yamaha's back in the game, and now Honda's got theirs. So,
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna start seeing turbocharged motorcycle engine. I mean, cars have all gone turbos.
yeah.
It's only normal that motorcycle, once they figure out how to package it, because that's currently the problem, packaging.
And heat management, because they've run a whole lot hotter.
Yeah, heat management and packaging. But do you know modern cars now? Like in Europe, we have a lot of modern cars with 800cc, 900cc 3-cylinder engines with a turbo, putting out 120, 130 horsepower. The way they managed to package them is the entire exhaust manifold is within the head. So the turbo just bolts onto the head straight. You don't see your normal exhaust manifold going from 4 to 1 or from 3 to 1 and then the turbo. You see basically the head and the turbo bolted straight to the head, really compact. And I've heard they were working on somehow integrating the turbo housing into the head.
Well,
And
it makes
once
it expensive if you have to repair, but the package
Yeah.
is nice.
That was my first thought.
Yeah, it sucks when you have a repair, but once they get that down, I mean on a bike, if you can manage to put the entire exhaust manifold and part of the turbo housing inside the head, your packaging is done.
Well, they did in like early 80s. They did, everybody did, that kind of have a turbo.
Oh yeah, the CX500 turbo. And
Yeah, Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Suzuki, they all did it.
a turbo.
They all
Yeah,
have
they all
their
had a turbo bikes.
But I think it was extremely laggy.
It was laggy, and they always had problems with the compressor seals failing,
Yeah.
the oil seals. So they were forever burning oil and blowing their turbos.
So I rode a Yamaha, what was it, a 654 with turbo?
Yeah.
But it was shaft
They had
drive.
the Seika, yeah, they had the Seika 750.
No, it was a 650.
The Seika?
Yeah, Yamaha's turbo was a 654.
650? Oh, okay. I thought it was a
Kawasaki. I rode the Kawasaki, that was a 754.
Yeah.
And the Kawasaki.
GPZ 750
Yeah.
turbo, yep. Yeah, I drove a few of those. Rode a few of those. Pilot is more like it, because those things had a switch for a turbo.
Going 55.
Yep, it's a bit of a downhill, so I can keep up.
100 feet is what we were up to back there.
There you go. Oh, there's a deer on the right.
Yep.
Or an antelope.
Here.
No, that's a deer. Pronghorn.
There you go, pronghorn. Yeah.
Just when we could go like 60, there's a deer on the road.
Yeah, you got to watch out out here. They will come across the road in front of you. There, in Texas, there are quite a few spots like that where they have exotic game ranches, and they've got high fences, but they have IMAX. Those sheep, the ones that jump really high, and they can jump over 12-foot fences. You'll find them out on the road a lot of times.
You can just teach them how to play basketball. Huh?
Yep. Nut-foot net. Nut-foot net.
How high are we? Oh, 2.4 kilometers high.
We're going back up to about 8,100 here, 8,000 at least.
Oh.
High town, 8 miles.
Pie Town. You guys gonna stop for pie or what?
Oh, we could put a little dent in our time today, but yeah.
I don't know.
Probably not to see it, just as a tourist thing.
Do they have like a small pie slice, small pea slice?
Yeah, sure, why not?
One slice, 3 forks.
Yeah.
That'll be our second freeway.
See which one of us runs to the shitter first.
Yeah.
Well, they're pulling down.
Oh, good, that was rich.
Oh, Neil, don't tell the people about our three ways.
I'm going to pull in that little campground, see what it looks like. It's right there off the side of the road.
We gotta keep some stuff for the OnlyFans account, right, Quasi?
Exactly. That's definite subscription material there.
Yeah, I mean, these trips gotta get financed somehow.
Right.
The Joe
Side of the
Roberts,
road, maintenance action with the plumber's crack hanging out.
Yeah.
Joe Roberts runs Moto 2. And, he's got a teammate, number 24. And they're both sponsored by OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, yes, I've seen that. Are you talking about the circle track guys or MotoGP?
GP, Moto 2.
Moto 2, oh. Because when we were at the Cotton Bowl last time, there was at least one car out there that had OnlyFans on the side tickets for the...
Whoa. Here we are, Pie Town, New Mexico. Let's see if we can get some morning pie. It's open. Let's see what's here. Looks interesting. Come on. Neil, before you go inside, and you can curse me for that. Okay. Can I get the 14 mil? I messed with this, like moved them just a little bit, and I undid the nut.
Oh, you did bite this guy, didn't you?
All right, that was a great morning breakfast and a talk with the locals. Pie Town is awesome, great little bit of Americana. It's on the Continental Divide Trail, so they get a lot of traffic of hikers, bikers, like pedal bikers.
that do the Continental Divide Trail. It's a trail going about 5,000 kilometers through the United States, and you can do it by foot, or you can do it by bicycle, or even small motorcycle. But yeah, that was a great little morning breakfast. I had some I had some strawberry and rhubarb pie. It was actually pretty good. When I saw it, I was expecting it to be extremely sweet. It wasn't. It was very slightly sweet, but also very refreshing. And combine that with a bit of lemonade, it just went down perfectly as a morning breakfast. Now it's 10:15. I hit the road. We have 533 kilometers. Yeah, but the stop was worth it. The stop was very, very much worth it. I put my name on the map. They have a map from Where Is Everybody. It's only a map of the United States, so I had to write down Romania. And also I saw a bunch of spices you could buy from a Texas ranch. They had all kinds of shit. Yeah, exactly. They had all kinds of shit. That was absolutely hilarious. Great American sense of humor. That was awesome. But yeah, now we're gonna ride together through New Mexico. Neil is gonna stick around for a little bit, and then we're gonna split off. Me and Quasi go to Grand Canyon, and he's gonna go to Utah. I can't pronounce the name of that state today. I don't know why. We nearly missed the Arizona state line. Yeah, I'll let him pass. There's no hurry. I mean, 30 seconds here and there. Here we are, Arizona state line. Let's find a place where my scooter's not going to be knocked over again. Should be fine. What do you mean? It's almost 40 degrees, as in 100 Fahrenheit. What do you mean it's going to get hotter?
Gonna get hotter.
I don't know what that means. Bump. And now, state number 3. Arizona, the Grand Canyon state. You know, it's funny, only been here a couple of days. What's been 4 days, 5 days?
5 days, I think, yeah.
With a little 12 horsepower scooter, and I already have 3 states under my belt.
Here you go.
And people with gold wings barely take it out around their city.
Yeah. We get a lot of motorcyclists, yuppies, whatever, that buy their expensive BMWs or Harleys or whatever, and they like looking down their nose at other people that aren't riding the same thing. The truth is, they don't even ride their own bike. They just, they'll go to the store, they'll go to a coffee shop or a little meetup or here or there, but they might put 1,000 miles on that bike in a year. Maybe. We're putting 1,000 miles every couple of days.
Yeah, well, it took us 2 days to put down almost 1,000 miles.
Yeah. And we were running short. On Cannonball, we're going to be going harder, longer than that, so 500 miles a day minimum.
Yeah, it's a bit daunting, the distances this year. I looked at a previous Cannonballs, and you had a bit shorter days. Now, they weren't short days, but they were around that 400-mile mark.
Yeah. They weren't short as far as time, but distance they were shorter.
This year with 500-mile days,
I think every single day is over or 500.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because it's 4,000 miles. We're doing it in 8 days, so the average is 500 miles a day.
I think on the main page it was 3,800 miles in 8 days. If you split that up, it's like 480 miles, but that is a long way to go every single day. Those are going to be some long-ass days.
Yeah, I really have not looked at the route. That's going to be when we get up to Seaside. I'm going to digest it, get my brain around it.
We don't even have the route for the first day.
We do the main cities, but we don't have the route. So I'll be looking at it and trying to wrap my brain around how many miles per day and all that. And the book that we're given, I would assume it's going to have the whole route in it. So we're going to know what the GPS coordinates are. Even if they do like daily GPX tracks that they're giving us and they only give it to us each day, the rider book should have everything.
Yeah. I think that, like I said, I remember saying that on Friday we get the rest of the route. but that's still not enough time for those who are really anal about their route
Yeah.
to
Planning
take.
fuel stops and all that, because you get these iron butt guys, and it's all about stats, and they're trying to work out exactly where they need to stop for their fuel and all that.
I saw a podcast with Scott Taggart, and I mean, don't get me wrong, the guy seems nice, but the way he was talking about planning and routing, and that before on the previous Cannonballs, the podcast is like a couple of months old, so it's for this one.
Yeah.
Saying it's gonna be a real challenge this time, because I used to get the route like 6 months in advance. I would go through it mile by mile, and I was, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, serious anal retentivity. So much easier to not stress out over all the tiny little details like that. Just do your mechanical prep. Make sure that your machine is reliable. Don't run it at full tilt boogie outside of, safety parameters or safety envelope. And stop a little bit more frequently for fuel, and you're good. I mean, you just take extra fuel if you have to, whatever. But don't try to stretch to that every last drop, because then you're adding to your stress factor and increasing your likelihood of not getting there.
Yeah. I mean, the way he said it, that he used to do on Google Satellite and on Street View where available, he would do the entire route. I was like, where's the surprise in that? Where's the adventure in that?
Exactly. There's no adventure, because now you're getting it down to science, and you're taking the surprise out of it. And the other issue is when the routes are known in advance, people will pre-run them, and they'll go scout it out. And people frequently will say, okay, well, I'm going to go do day 1 and 2, and I'll post all the updates and all this kind of stuff. So you would have a lot of pre-running, pre-vetting of the route. So this year, there's not going to be any pre-vetting. So it's going to be interesting.
You know what's going to be this year? Because everybody is boasting how good of a navigator they are.
That's it. It's going to get down to rider skill and navigation.
Now it's going to be the navigation part.
Had my van situation come through, and Murphy hasn't been ruling my universe, I have a mobile printer, and I was going to print rally map books for each day. So turn by turn, road features, all that. I've got a membership to a program called Rally Navigator, and it does full FIM rally book stuff.
Nice.
Plug in your coordinates, you make your, your features, your fuel stops, your, checkpoints, the times of checkpoints, the bonus points, all that kind of stuff. And you have a printed chart that you can use, or a flip. And I was going to do that. I was going to print it out for us. But, yeah, I'm not carrying that stuff on the scooter.
Yeah, we're going to have fun either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was saying, the lengths that some people go to, I mean, you're taking all the fun out of it.
Yeah. I like it. It adds a new challenge when you go by and you rely less on GPS, because then it's down to distance and time, and you have to adjust a little bit, especially if you screw up and you miss a turn or something. Then you got to start calculating in your head, take off 2 miles or 4 miles or whatever from my next turn based on my distance, because I've overshot. So it adds a new challenge to it.
Yeah. Well, on 500 miles a day, I don't think we need an extra challenge. But
Yeah, let's throw some more variables in it, shall we?
yeah, I'm thinking even ditching Osman, because I saw yesterday that if you have a long route, although the test route I did back home for 100 miles, it worked perfectly.
Yeah.
But it's kind of sapping the phone of power, and it's barely charging.
Yep.
And I might just pre-save all of the points in Google Maps, like have them saved on labels, on favorites, and just go, okay, this point, next point. Now I know Google Maps is dependent on cell service.
Yeah, you have to have a data connection. You
Yeah.
can download the maps and do offline maps for
I
the
can,
areas
but
that you're in, but yeah.
I can also keep Google Maps. I can also keep Osmand as a backup.
Yeah.
I can always fire up Osmand, hit the track, and the way Osmand does tracks, if you are halfway along it, if the track has a start point and an end point set, it's not just a line. So this is start, this is end, and the one that David sent for the first day is like that. You just you see the red line on the screen, you just touch it, you say route, and it will take you from where you are to the end point.
Gotcha.
So it won't start routing from the start, and then if you are midway, just press it, it will see you're midway, it will just navigate the rest of the way. So I have it as a backup. I'm not stuck with like, oh yeah, I can't get cell service, I don't know where to go for the next one. But it is, like the wireless charger is with Osmand running is struggling to charge my phone. It gains like 1% every 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I like running these long road trips with a true GPS, you know, a hardware device, because you're not dependent on your phone or data connections or anything. The map is right there. As long as you've got a view of the sky, you get your GPS fixed, and you can muddle through. It's not necessarily going to be the most optimal route sometimes based on traffic or weather or whatever that you would get from the real-time services like Google, but it works no matter where you are.
You know, I can understand that, but looking at how much a Garmin costs, I'm going to have to make do with what I got.
Yeah, but if you really look at it, it's not that much more than some of these Android Auto head units and stuff like that that are $200 or $300. You're adding another $100 and you get a standalone device that has,
Yes.
you know, dedicated features.
Yes, but although I have many Android units, including one arrived yesterday at my work, another one from Eonon, the one we gave away, so a second one from them, I have never bought one with my own money.
Yeah, well, that's the position that we're in as quote-unquote influencers, content creators. People will send that stuff to us for free, but, you know, just looking at value as far as a purchase price. Some of these Android head units, they're not that much less expensive than a dedicated GPS.
Well, the Eonon we gave away is less than $200, and it comes with tire pressure, with cameras front and rear. It does have a little bit more than the Garmin.
Does it have the pressure caps for the wheels for TPMS?
Yes, it has the pressure caps.
That's cool.
I know you're not supposed to run the pressure caps because it tugs on the valve stems, but Donnie has those kinds of caps, and
yeah. If you have the 90-degree aluminum valve stems, I put them on all my bikes. It doesn't matter because you're not going to stress those things.
Yeah, I might start switching my bikes to the 90-degree ones.
Yeah, I love those. I can't stand the straight valve stems because on a lot of my bikes, especially the small ones, you can't get a gauge in there in the right position sometimes. It's just so much easier to do it from the side.
Yeah. My Zontes comes with those from the factory, but the rest have like the normal ones.
Rubber, yeah.
But I'm gonna have to see, because both the ATX and the Symphony like have an angle in the rim, so the valve is not going straight to the middle, it is pointing to the outside.
Oh, interesting.
So I think I would need like a 45-degree angle, one of those.
They do have some that are 70 degrees and 45 degrees instead of 90.
Yeah.
I've had a few sets of the 70 degree.
A posso să pornesc. E bine intrăm. Auzi și tu? 1, 2, 3, 4 locomotive, container, 3 de marfă.
And here we are on I-40 West. We just passed through Holbrook. A couple of interesting sights in Holbrook. Unfortunately, I couldn't film. I was talking on the phone. But I did film them, but I couldn't talk over them because I was talking on the phone. So I'm going to overlay some images. Quite a quaint little American town, Holbrook. Also kind of a Radiator Springs vibe from the movie Cars. And the train that we caught in Holbrook, and I kind of caught it intentionally. As I was approaching the crossing, I could see like 20 meters from the crossing, the lights started to ding, but the barriers didn't go down. I could have just gunned it and passed, but I just slammed on the brakes and I wanted to see a train. And now, here's that train. It was also going west and we caught up to it on the interstate. And this is my first proper experience with an American interstate, and it's quite a big one. It's I-40. I-40 is a very big interstate. It goes from east to west or from west to east, whichever way you want to look at it. Full of trucks, full of cars, high-speed traffic, 75 miles an hour. That's about 130 kilometers an hour. I can only do whatever's written on the screen that I'm doing. 86 kilometers an hour or 87 kilometers an hour. We are still at altitude, sometimes climbing, sometimes going down. It's still 35 degrees outside, so Donnie is doing the best he can, but that's kind of about it. You can see the oil temp is pretty high right now. Still not dangerously high, but pretty high. We've probably got another, 100 kilometers to go to Flagstaff. And in Flagstaff, I don't know, but we might do a loop up to the Grand Canyon, so tomorrow we don't have to backtrack so much. Google is saying go all the way 170 kilometers and then turn right on 64, on Highway 64. We might get off the interstate just a little bit earlier and cut diagonally from Flagstaff to Highway 64. We'll see, but this is the interstate experience. And as you can see, I don't have a problem with trucks like I do in Europe, because trucks here are not limited to 95 kilometers an hour. Oh no, trucks here boogie. They do 70, 80 miles an hour. They move. Like we have a big rig coming up now, 2 big rigs coming up now. What is it? It's Volvo. 2 Volvos. I think it's 2 Volvos. There they are. And the red one is like a full sleeper cab. Let's get in a shot. There it goes. Like I said, they might not be on paper. In reality, they're not as efficient as European trucks. They're not as powerful. They're not as aerodynamic. But man, are they ever sexy, and do they ever look good in this environment on the interstate just like this. The train that we passed, the BNSF train, 4 locos at the front, cargo train. Sights to behold. For me, that's like passionate about transportation and trucks and trains and everything. Oh, this is nirvana for me now. Just look at all these trucks running down the interstate, and I'm running with them. Jack Rabbit Souvenirs, Native Arts and Crafts. And a Freightliner. Oh, a Swift truck. Shit, it's a Swift. Take care with Swift drivers. I have been warned many times. I'm sorry if anyone watching is a Swift driver, but you don't have the best of reputation. As you can see, he was just getting on the white lines for no reason at all. Swift driver, I guess. Anyway, we're gonna make some great time on the interstate to get to Grand Canyon a little bit quicker. I would love to see a mile marker to see how far Flagstaff is. It's so interesting to see all the different trucks with all the different types of solutions, like car haulers, box trucks. They all look completely different than what we have in Europe. And yet they still do the same job, but in a different environment. And yes, here trucks work. This kind of truck of this size, they work. Now, if you watch YouTube, you should know that Scania is actually interested in getting European trucks in here, getting their R and S series here. So it's going to be interesting how it plays out. Here we go, Flagstaff, 73 kilometers, 73 miles to Flagstaff. Rest area 33 miles. All right, that's good. So Flagstaff is 73 miles. All right, that's about 110 kilometers. Flagstaff, we're exiting I-40 before we get busted. All right?
Well, these are legal, as long as we're maintaining enough speed.
You think they saw us and they're coming after us?
No, that's something else going on up here.
Yeah.
We got weight debris on the road or something like that, so somebody out here flagging. That's a maintenance, it's not police. Road maintenance.
You've been to Flagstaff before, right? Anything to note in here, in this city?
Oh, there's some tourist stuff, but it's just hot as hell.
Power on through to the Grand Canyon, or do you want to eat something around here?
Let's power through and get there. There's a couple of little restaurants close by, grocery stores and stuff like that.
I mean,
we need to get there early if we can.
Yeah, I'm not hungry, but if you're hungry, I'm willing to stop.
Nah, that's good.
I'm good, also. We go that way.
I don't even know. What the hell is this guy doing?
He's doing a Romanian. That's a Romanian, dude. You go on this lane, which is empty. Then at the very end, you change lanes because, oh, I wanted to go left. Sorry. Yeah, god damn it. Yeah, I missed it. Well, I-40 was interesting. Not as dangerous as you make it out to be. At least not this section. Houston was crazy.
This section wasn't as bad. It's just the wind that you're dealing with. But you get out on I-40 or I-10 through the big cities, anywhere near the major metros, it's crazy dangerous.
When we came from the airport, I-10, and you said it wasn't even rush hour.
Yeah, no, that was calm. Yeah.
I-10 was a bit sketchy. Everybody going super fast and changing lanes, but yeah, I-40 was okay. And now this is gonna be the scenery, right? Mountains and trees and...
Yeah, mountains and trees and green. You just get away from the super slab and it's much nicer.
Much nicer, yeah. Made good time.
Highways, the interstates are cut through large open swaths of land with very gentle... Green light, green light, green light. With gentle slopes and turns and stuff like that, because they've got to support large trucks and things like that. So,
yeah.
I don't know which way we go.
Left, huh?
Left, yeah, left.
I have it on the map, don't worry. Trust me, I'm an excellent navigator.
We'll remember that.
I've been reading maps since I was like 6-7 years old. I'm very good with orientation and reading maps and stuff like that. And with GPS and stuff and these kinds of things, for me it's even easier. Would have loved if the Cannonball was a like paper map event. Not even guidance like on rallies. Paper map. Just give you a paper map and you gotta get here, 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 and here with points on the map. Good luck.
Yep. Well, that's why I was wanting to do roll charts. It'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, they could give you just paper maps and you can do your own roll charts. Sit in the evening measuring with a ruler, adding up the scale. Used to do that with my dad when we went on road trips.
Oh, look at the traffic.
The traffic?
And the rush hour.
Can we filter in Arizona? You're thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it, but it's a great idea. We don't know the city and temperature of the drivers.
We gotta hang a right. Merge to the right. Find a spot. I mean, we could.
You could tweak that and go through the parking lot, probably.
Just come after me. Come with me.
Yep. Go through the parking lot.
And exit
or even
where?
up and around it. Yeah, we'll get up and out somewhere.
Oh, come. I think I see an exit.
Yep.
Whoa, watch it. Whew. Don't bottom out.
And that. Yep. Skip that. Watch your left.
Why? Watch the bump. You gotta have your wits about you. Quick thinking.
Yep, parking lot maneuvers.
You should come once to Bucharest and ride with me in Bucharest. A tight city. I mean, Houston is crowded, but it's not that tight. Roads aren't that small, and you don't run together with cars like in so close proximity. You learn to use every single inch of space.
Doing? Oh, I see. Roundabout versus straight. It's weird.
Yeah.
That's a weird double intersection. I don't think I've seen one like that before.
No, they do that in Europe all the time. If you're going to the right, you don't have to enter the roundabout anymore. It's much quicker. You know, after Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona up until this point, to start seeing corners I can lean into, and trees and forests. It's lovely. This is what I'm used to. Smaller roads, corners, bends. I'm guessing it's not going to be this nice all the way up to the Grand Canyon, right?
No. There's going to be a big, long highway stretch that we take getting up to the canyon.
Oh, crap. Do you think you saw the license plate?
It doesn't matter. They're not going to bug you.
Scooter gypsies. It's a good thing this Subaru was quite close to us, or else they would be right behind us and would have plenty of time to analyze the license plate and start having questions. Is that what is it? Chevy what? Oh,
the van we just passed?
Yeah, never mind. Trains. Trains.
Chevy Savannah van, I think.
Aren't we gonna cross through Santa Fe on the way back?
I think so, yeah.
Ooh, that's a big railroad city, right? An old railroad city.
Yep.
Ooh.
Grand Canyon National Park, 74 miles ahead.
Yay! I'm actually gonna go see the Grand Canyon. This is something coming off the bucket list. I didn't see any city limits, but I think we're getting out of Flagstaff, right?
Yeah, we're headed out.
Oh, there was the sign for entry, Flagstaff. Oh, nice. Get out of the way. Come on already. Don't take my momentum. The weather is a bit strange around here. I see mountains. I see elevation on the Kaiji. But it's so bloody hot.
Yeah. It's hot out here, period. The higher up in elevation you get, the air cools off, but the sun is just hot. So when you stop, you bake.
You're right about that, because I'm feeling like cool air on my hands.
Yep.
But my helmet is like getting pounded with heat. And now the slow, steady climb up to the Grand Canyon. What do we gotta go up to? 10,000 feet?
That's not quite that high. I think it's 7,500, 7,800. So it's roughly where we are now, but we just got a long way to go to get there.
So about, yeah, in meters, 2.2, 2.3 kilometers. All right, that's not bad.
I remember taking this route when Adrian and I, so I'm not sure. I just remember a long straight highway that went forever, and it was relatively featureless. This has got a lot more twists and turns to it.
Yeah, we're gonna join that highway midway. We could have taken that, but we still had to stay on I-40 for a little bit, for
longer,
another 30 miles.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You guys came from the west, and that's why it took you there.
Correct. Yep. We came west and got off of I-40, went straight north to Park.
We're gonna be on that one when we go back down.
So we're gonna pass the park entrance, and then the village is, but we'll go into the park entrance first.
I think you better lead the way.
Yeah. I don't remember where it is here. Coming up on your left. There's a bunch of restaurants and stuff in here. We'll, I just remember there's a big roundabout, and you go around that and into the camping area. We don't want the airport. We're going to go somewhere else.
They have their own airport?
Yep.
Really? Alright, 12 kilometers away from the Grand Canyon. Let's see what this big hole in the ground is. You're leaving me for dead.
Oh, yeah, well, 45 now, I think, anyway. I'm going to slow down a bit.
It is 45, yeah.
And about speed.
Whoa, slow down 54.
Yep. I hear a chopper to our left.
Yeah, there's a chopper there. So this is the entrance to the Grand Canyon Park, not the Grand Canyon itself, right?
Correct. And I can't remember which side of this we need to be on. We're going to figure it out. Twist and we keep going through here. Yeah. And it's down here a bit. In fact, we may be on that side right there. We're going to have to go looking around. That gym, yeah, that gym whatever thing, that looked familiar back there. I think that might be where we came out when we left.
So you didn't say like in Grand Canyon Village?
Well, Grand Canyon, this is Grand Canyon Village. All of this is considered Grand Canyon Village. It's like a little city.
Okay.
The South Rim stuff is up here, and I think we came out the long way, and we came out on that gym whatever boulevard.
All right.
It's been 4 years ago, and I was just here for one day, so.
Well, there's the Vista Center. There's a Wendy's.
You do it.
Hummers to do tours with.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. Buck wild, that is. They have a general store right here.
Yeah.
Apart from all the fast food.
Food and all that.
Yeah.
I don't recall which entrance we take. It's not that. We'll keep going until we see the main. There's going to be a big entrance, you know, with gates and all that. So.
Yeah, my GPS is saying another 6 miles up the road.
Okay. Yeah, I just remember we go through a couple of those roundabouts near the town park, but the camping was up here. But we came out a long side road, and I think we ended up on that whatever boulevard back there.
All right.
Okay, at entrance gate, something.
Use all open lanes. Yeah, that's it. At entrance gate, use all open lanes. Oh, there's a nice RV. Look, we got Smokey the Bear again.
Smokey the Bear. Only you can prevent forest fires.
Or you can start them.
Yep. Any open lanes? I see green lane, green
4.
lane.
Lane number 4.
Yep, I'm headed over.
Too late, buddy.
You snoot.
All right.
All right. Snooped.
Do they need my passport or show ID?
I think so. Entrance station closed. Pay fee at machine.
All right.
It'll take us a second.
Oh, yo. It's $30
Per motorcycle.
Probably, but we're paying for one.
Now, compared to a road glide, that's...
No, we're smaller, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you do have a pass, no payment required? Well, I don't have a pass. Then we don't pay. Let's go. I've got a pass. I've got a pass. That's why you buy the passes for these parks. The day fees are free, the vehicle fees are usually free, and with motorcycles, it's 2 on 1 pass.
Oh, so we're golden.
Exactly. At least that's the rules that I was told at one of the national parks a couple of years ago.
You guys here have a lot of rules, but nobody's enforcing them.
Yeah, well, the gates are closed. They used to have people manning those, and they would answer your questions. Hey, they would answer your questions and tell you whether you needed to pay and all that. But
now they've gone to machines and nobody's paying.
machines and the honor system. Okay.
Yeah. more miles.
So we'll come in here to the main area, and I know that they had it's like another gate where you can buy the camping spot. That was just the entry gate.
Well, if you remember correctly, and it's open up until 5:30, we're good.
We got in here pretty late. We got in almost dark, so it might have been 6 or 7 o'clock when they closed. Under Market Plaza, Village Campgrounds. Yep, campground. That's where we're headed. Here's a big old, that's a doe elk right there.
Right on the side of the road.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. They're used to traffic, so they don't startle easily, not like deer do.
Oh.
You never know.
The way he
big old girl steps out in front of you, she's gonna mess you up.
The way she quickly raised her head, I was like, oh look, some motorcycles I can walk in front of.
Yeah. She steps out, it's gonna make a mess.
Yeah.
More out of us than her. Now, just so you're prepared, full disclosure, we did have a bear walking through our camp here at the canyon.
Oh.
Last night. Yep.
Okay.
Little black bear walked right through the middle of our camp. And somebody else was at a site kind of diagonal from us, and they heard it through, and they started yelling and throwing shit at it, and it ran off. Just leave it alone. It won't mess with you. Looking for food, I'm sure.
Now my GPS says take a left in quarter of a mile.
Yeah, that's right up here. The Lodge, whatever that is.
The Lodge.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, I'm ready to get off the scoot.
Yeah, me too. We still need to go back out and get something to eat.
Yeah, we'll get
They
off.
might have something in here. Okay, campgrounds, left lane.
I might try something like a Wendy's or something I haven't tried before.
Okay. I haven't eaten there in 30 years. We'll try it again. Campgrounds, La Hui. La Hui. Nobody coming, I no stopping.
I no stopping too. I tourist here, I follow local. Local no stop, I no stop.
When in Grand Canyon, do as Grand Canyon do.
Exactly.
Operations complex, that ain't it.
Plus again, if a bear comes, it's an American bear. I'll just look the bear dead in the eyes and say, boss, I'm Eastern European. I'm danger here, not you. You're in danger. That fur looks very, very nice.
When I said it was a little black bear, you know, any black bear isn't that little. It's probably a 400-pound bear.
Yeah.
Campgrounds to the right.
To the right?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep, it says campgrounds to the right.
Okay.
We're just going to follow that. What I want to get is to the south rim.
All right, so we are... the GPS recalculated.
Go this way if it doesn't work. Go back to the market center thing. Adrian brought us right in. I should call him. Maybe he knows.
We'll find it.
Because he's been here several times. And he rode us straight in here.
From what I see on the map, where we turned off 64, the main road, that was the only entrance. So all we have to do is run around these roads. We're going to find the campsite.
Yeah, this complex is pretty big. It winds around and around, and there's a bunch of loops. So that's obviously not what we want right there. I want to be over by the rim. This is just dispersed camping, whatever.
Yeah.
So this isn't what it's not what I want. And somewhere over in here, see the canyon.
We still have another road up ahead. There's definitely no canyon for the next quarter mile up ahead.
Complex. So it's North Camp, Mather Campground. Okay, so Mather Campground. Visitor Center. Parkhead.
Yeah, turn a left here.
Left, all right. Good blind corner. Watch out.
Because you said right on the rim, so let's go to the road that's furthest to the edge of the complex.
Well, I don't know if that's where we want to be, but we'll find out.
Look, village to the left. There is a campground.
Visitor Center is looking somewhat familiar. South Entrance Road. Yeah, this looks familiar. Becoming I going. Yeah, I was following Adrian, so I don't rightly know where we're going. Attention. Market Plaza, Store Deli, Visitor Center.
You know, let's look at Google Maps for a bit.
Well, let's get off the edge of the road here so at least somebody can go by us. Up it.
Wait.
I'm rolling backwards.
All right.
There we go. It's a maze in here.
So up ahead, the road just stops.
What I want to get to.
Right behind us is a campsite.
Yeah, I see that. I'm looking for like parking center, all that kind of stuff. Because there was like a visitor center thing, and then we went past that into a parking lot.
Let's try what I have on the GPS.
Okay, let's go.
We have to turn around. I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Let him go, and then we...
Yeah, I'll let him go. If he would go already.
Visitor center. We can go straight to visitor center.
No, let's go where... Oh, they're also searching for something. All right, I don't know how we're gonna get out of this one. People are driving at 2 miles an hour and...
Just cut across, or just we'll come across this and circle. Which way are you wanting to go? Let them go, and then which way do you want to go? You want to go back around the other way?
Yeah, backwards.
Okay,
back
go.
around. All
Go,
right.
hit it.
Careful for gravel.
Good.
Look, it's village up ahead.
Aerial view to figure out where the rim is, and then we in the parking lot that we were at.
Yeah, come on, it's just 2 kilometers. It's 1 mile here. To what I have on the map. Let's see what's there. In the morning, there's a reason I pressed the button there. Can't remember it now, but I trust myself I'm not an idiot. All the time.
All the time, okay. Just
Sometimes I am, but I think this in the morning I'm not. In the evening, watch out. All right, so this is like the village. The south rim. What do we have?
we want like the South Rim Visitor Center, because it just takes us right there. That's all I remember. Ugh, bumps.
So there's a hotel here and the train station. All right, let's go in the shade and pull up Google Maps.
Ah, see?
What?
You thought you were so sure. Now we got to go back to the hotel.
I'll show you exactly why I want to stop. Because I think the Grand Canyon is to our right and the campsite is to the left.
Yeah, but I don't want those campsites.
Yeah, exactly.
I want the campsites that are right there. It's a parking lot. You walk across it, boom, the rim drops off and you fall to your death.
All right.
Hell, I could probably pull up my pictures whenever back, and if it's got a GPS tag in it, I can take us right to it. That's an idea.
Grand Canyon Railway. Nice. We are at the South Rim now. All right.
Hang on. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. I'm just turning it around.
Hey!
Wait.
Easy there, Hoss.
All right. You ready? Let's do some.
Let's hoon it.
Nothing to see here. Nothing
That's
to
a
see
train.
here.
Oh shit! Hang on. That looks like a train track.
Yeah, it is a train track. So what?
We can't cross a train track,
What do you mean we can't cross the train track?
can we?
Watch me.
Flat? Oh, it's flat. All right.
We can very well cross a train track. Nothing to see here, officer.
I thought they were raised.
Just a bunch of law-abiding citizens.
How do we get
Which
out
way?
of there?
That way or that way?
Shit if I know. Looks like we'll go that way. Hang on. Let me go slow. My bike has a lot less ground clearance.
Yep.
Just beached. Ugh, there we go.
Like I've said, nothing to see here, officer. Just a bunch of law-abiding citizens out for a little stroll on their scooters.
We are going the wrong way. It says one way right here.
Shut up. Habibi, everything legal if police not here.
Police no see everything legal. Where are we going? You on the map now?
Yep, I'm on the map. I'm on the map. I'm on the map.
Isn't that the way that we just went?
Thank you. No. We need to climb here. Punch it! Is this familiar?
Nope, not really. We definitely weren't up here, unless we took a different way to get to it.
Idle free zone. One way, do not enter. Yeah, this is the visitor center. Or you could, if it's not this one, I suggest calling Adrian.
Yeah, we could find out.
Yeah, visitor center, museum. I think the South Rim should be, yeah, the Grand Canyon should be right over there.
We're right here. We can go look at it. We'll just park here in the stripes. We can go look at it. But this isn't camping, obviously.
Well, don't drop it. You already did drop it once, dumbass. Holy. I can already see a little bit.
You ain't seeing nothing yet, buddy. But this has got a wall. Why I like the other one is
It hasn't got a wall.
you can walk right off the ledge if you're so inclined. No safety barriers, nothing.
Yeah, let's see this. Holy. Dude.
It'll take you a minute to focus because this shit just don't look right.
It's starting to reveal itself. Shit.
You wanna take a step?
Shit.
Step. Come here. Come here.
Dude.
I'm boxing the way backwards because
Wait.
that's 400 feet, 600 feet, 1,000 feet.
For fuck.
It takes a minute to actually focus and figure out how far that is. That is easily 500 meters straight down.
Dude.
Yeah. A little further up the trail, it's even more dramatic. Nice. Crazy.
Dude, this is...
All you could hope for if you fell is to grab a tree. Grab a tree on the way down.
Dude, this is something else.
Yeah, it's a little bit further over there. It's just open. And there's no trees in the way, so you've got nothing for your eyes to try to figure out. Okay, what am I focusing on? How far away is that? It's really far. That's how far.
Man. It is. Yeah. You really have to see it with your own eyes.
It seems like to me we were further up this way. Okay, put in perspective. That's a road down there.
What? Oh yeah, yeah, I know. That's a road. Dude, leave the bikes unattended.
Who cares? Nobody's gonna bug them.
I have the phone on the dash.
I know it. This is just nuts.
Yeah, you really have. And dude, this is like a trail.
It's not. Yeah, you can actually hike this. You can hike this. They've got donkey tours and all kinds of stuff you can do down there. There's a hawk flying below us.
Yeah.
This is straight down 1,500 feet, 2,000.
Yeah.
Just
The size of it is. Yeah, pictures don't do it justice. Plus, you don't get a sense for the scale.
this isn't quite as dramatic as a little bit further over there, where it's just open and you can't pick something to focus. But you know.
Yeah. Yeah, let's find a campsite and take some proper pictures with the phone. On this wide angle, it's definitely not doing it justice.
I've got a couple of the super wide angle stuff for the GoPro. It might capture some of it.
Yeah. Dude, this is something you really have to see with your own eyes. We are here. We came up.
For camping, we might have been there.
You could call Adrian.
I could call Adrian.
And or send him this picture and he can say, dude, here.
I need to go get my phone.
So we finally managed to find a spot here in the bus parking lot. And the Grand Canyon, I see Quasi going down there. Let's follow him, follow the local. Oi. Forgot the keys to the scoot. All right, keys in hand. Let's go. Woo. Check this shit out. Wow. The scale of it is, it's hard to comprehend, honestly. The scale is very hard to comprehend. It's absolutely tremendously huge. Guardrail.
Stand up here and lean over.
Stand up here and lean over. Straight down.
Thousands of feet straight down. Bottom of that canyon is probably 2,000 feet below us at least.
I should switch to the wide angle. Hold on. All right. Switch to the wide angle.
But there's none of it. That's the only one. You know selfish too. But you want the stone. There's no stone.
Incredibly hard to comprehend the scale of it. You really have to see it to believe it. It's amazing. If you have the chance to see it, then come and see it. It is absolutely amazing. The scale of it is just tremendous. Everyone here is actually being a little bit quiet, and so am I. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna talk like this. Apart from some people over there. All right. There usually a couple of influencers a year die falling. So we might see one live. It is amazingly big.
Yeah. There's another view from a little bit further over there that your eyes just have trouble focusing, figuring out what distance it is.
Yeah.
Somebody lost a hat. You want to go get it? Watch that first step.
It's a doozy. No, I don't want to go get it.
I'll run the camera.
Nah. Too good of a day to end it with a stupidity like
And
this.
there are tours that you can do that go all the way along the
basin, all the way down.
there. You can hike it. You can take donkey tours.
Nice.
Crazy. They got helicopter flights that run the perimeter.
Yeah.
This is just one very small piece of it.
I've seen a ton of pictures and I am also filming it now, but
Yeah. And look at all the different
layers.
Striata,
Yeah. All the different layers of rock.
It makes you wonder what geological processes created this.
A river.
Yeah, but over what kind of time?
Millions of years.
It's unreal. Because the walls are so steep, how would a river cut like that? A river wants to go through.
Yeah.
This doesn't go through.
But as it goes through, it takes material.
yeah, eddies.
and starts cutting.
Yeah, sure. But imagine how fast that water had to have been moving and how big the river must have been over time
Yeah.
to do this. Just
Well, we're not geologists. Somebody in the comments is going to tell us.
not even close.
Yeah.
But I stayed in a Holiday Inn Express once.
That counts. Awesome. Well, in the backdrop of the Grand Canyon, this video is ending right here. This is the end of day 3 of our pre-Cannonball trip up to Seaside, Oregon. It's been a shorter day, but with its difficulties, but what an ending to it. Absolute amazing. If you get the chance, really come and visit it. I saw a lot of pictures over the years, but nothing does it justice like seeing it with your own 2 eyes. It's just absolutely spectacular. So, that has been it for this video, and thank you all who have supported the channel, supported me, and supported this project. And we got Mr. Quasi over there waiting for us. He's hungry. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Till next time, take care out there, everyone, and ride safe. Bye. Give them a bye.
Bye.